Ugh. We have some shoes to unbox. I really should consider getting a table. All the Yeezys that we picked up from the first Yeezy day have officially landed. We're also gonna be doing some on foot, so we will have some on foot shots. Perhaps if you are looking to pick up some of the models or colorways, it looks like the second release of Yeezy is gonna be happening very soon. We will have release details on that, so be sure to subscribe. And without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get into the first pair. Now this one right here, I love seeing this box. I love the Adidas Yeezy Slide, and I have said many times on the channel in the past that it is my favorite sneaker, although it is not a sneaker. And the reason why I went for all the slides is because I don't know if this is going to be the end of Adidas and Yeezy. I love the slide so much, and this colorway right here, that one's just absolutely beautiful. This is the Azure Colorway, and I initially said when I saw this colorway, the images of it, that I wish that it would be the same color blue as the Yeezy Gap hoodie, and my Yeezy Gap hoodie is downstairs in the washing machine, but this looks very similar, and it also might be about the exact colorway. So super excited for these. The only pain point with the Adidas Yeezy slides is the sizing, and I went for a size 11, which is sizing up. I'm normally a size 10, and these kind of fit a little bigger compared to some of the Yeezy slides that I've had in the past. I think it was the Bone colorway was the first slide that I had, and I initially had a 10, had to get an 11, and now it's like the sizing, they either run small or run big, and it's hard to kind of gauge. But maybe I can find a size swap for these, or I'll just rock them a little big. Now moving on to the second one, and this box here, you already know what it is. It's going to be a foam runner. When we open the box there, obviously foam on the inside, and this is the MX Cinder colorway, and I really love this. I've said this in the past on the channel. I really love the MX material when they bring it to the Yeezy foam runners. I'm not a big fan of it when they take it to the Yeezy slide, but for the foam runners, I think it is my preferred way to pick the colorways up. Now this is only my second Yeezy foam runner. The only other foam runner that I have is the original, the first colorway, and I was very, very surprised to find out that this one is so much more comfortable than this one. I've barely worn this one, but the material on this MX Cinder colorway, perhaps this is more of a recycled material. This is not, I don't know, or maybe they both are, but this one is so much more comfortable. But on foot, I think these look really, really good, and super excited to have them. Now another slide that we picked up, and this one was a restock, and once again I picked it up because I don't know if the slides are going to come to an end. I would just like to have a few extra pairs, but this is the Onyx colorway, and you've probably most likely seen these in the past, but once again, this kind of, when it comes to the sizing, these kind of fit true to size is what I found on these. I went for size 11s on both, and they are just a little big. I probably could have went with a size 10 true to size, but nonetheless, this black Yeezy slide is super clean, and you just can't go wrong with this colorway. Now this one right here, the Yeezy 500, which you probably already know what it is because only one Yeezy 500 dropped, but we do have some glue stains on the box there, and that's never a good sign when you got glue stains on the box. Hopefully the sneakers are good in terms of the glue stains. Not really seeing too much wrong with that one. Taking a look at the other one, I don't see any horrible glue stains. I guess they just kind of messed up in the factory and got it all over the box. But the Yeezy 500 Utility Black, this is by far one of my favorite colorways of the Yeezy 500. This and the blush, you just can't go wrong. This is my second pair of this colorway, but once again wanted to double up just because I don't know if this is going to be the end of Adidas and Yeezy. And the 500s get a lot of hate, but personally for me, they're one of my favorite Adidas Yeezy models. And on foot, these look super clean. And although they call this the Utility Black, it does kind of have some gray undertones to it. And the more that you wear this, I have found with my original pair, or not my original pair, but the pair that I got back in like 2019, is that the more that you wear this, it kind of fades a little bit, gets a little bit of dirt on them. And the more you do that, it does kind of have a gray hue. So I do think that the more that you wear the Adidas Yeezy 500 Utility Black, the better they get. And also one of the most popular colorways, because it was brand new, was the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Carbon Beluga. Now this Carbon Beluga colorway that dropped in 2023 was a second iteration to the original Beluga colorway. Let us know between the two, the original Beluga colorway versus the Carbon Beluga, do you prefer the lighter shades of gray that come on the prime knit upper, or do you prefer the Carbon Beluga where it's darker? I saved the best for last, and this is one that I have been wanting for a very long time, ever since, you know, Adidas, or ever since Kanye West moved to Adidas. This was the shoe that everyone wanted, and of course it is the Yeezy 350 Pirate Black. Now, taking a look at this sneaker, it's crazy to have this in 2023 because a few things. One, when you take a look at the upper of this Yeezy 350 Pirate Black, it gives you a recognition to how far Adidas has come with the Yeezy 350, because when you look at the volume 2, the Yeezy 350 V2s, which of course, if you're a sneakerhead or just in sneakers a little bit, you've had a pair of them, and the uppers on them are new, they're improved. Having this in 2023, just almost looks like it's a fake Yeezy. And I think it's safe to say, honestly, you know, just hype aside or whatever, nostalgia, I should say nostalgia aside, is that we mainly picked this up because this was a shoe that we couldn't get back in the day. And as sneakerheads, it perhaps could have been a grail. And we're just super excited to have the opportunity to have a legit pair, because there were tons and tons of fakes of these absolutely everywhere. It was tough to get a real pair. There's many people back in the day that they thought they would be buying a legit pair and then it would end up being fake. So I think that most of us, when we picked this up in 2023, it was for the nostalgia. And it'll be interesting to see how many people are actually out and about rocking these on feet. This shoe definitely takes me back to 2012, 2013, 2014. And when talking about the upper, if you guys have never held a pair in hand, as you can tell, it is pretty much non-existent. It's almost literally just like wearing a sock. And then of course you do have the solid midsole and outsole is good, just as good as it is on the V2s. But the upper on these is pretty bad, to be honest. And when you put these on feet, it's almost like you have to kind of be a little hesitant to where you step left and right, because it could possibly rip over time. And for comparison, another shoe that dropped was the Yeezy 350 V2 Onyx, which is very similar to the Pirate Black. They are, of course, almost a triple black Yeezy 350. This one right here obviously does have the design upper on the prominent upper, and then it also does have the legendary red dots that do come on the pull tab, whereas the V2 Onyx is just all blacked out. But the reason why I'm comparing these, take a look at the difference of kind of the, whatever you want to call it, the evolution of the Yeezy 350. And this V2 has the reinforcements on the upper of it where it feels a little bit more safe and secure, whereas this one is pretty much like a sock. But when it comes to the 350s, I don't know if I prefer the Pirate Black or the Turtle Doves. I struck out on the Turtle Doves, was not going to pay resale for them when they did restock on Yeezy Day. Maybe we'll get the Turtle Doves later on and I can pick them up. But I do think that for me personally, the Turtle Dove, I would prefer that colorway more than this one. Let us know down below in the comments if of the two, which one do you prefer the most? But those were all the Yeezys that we did pick up. Now I did say that Yeezy Day #2 is going to be coming very soon, so be sure to subscribe. We will have release details on that very, very soon. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Sneaker Huddle, and we'll catch you in the next video.